Hello, fellow car fighters. This is Blasphemous. I'm just gonna do a quick video one more time. I need to go to sleep actually, so I can actually get to work. But this is me. I'm just gonna play some car fight area while I go over discussion real quick. But basically, it's a question of this for the discussion. Does luck ruin the game of Vanguard? Now, the problem is with this, luck is a determination no matter in whatever game you play. I'm going to leave a link in the description below that's from a PBS video, but it goes over how luck works in all games. And trust me, as as I have played many different card games over the years, luck is a factor no matter what in the games that you play. No matter what you do, no matter what game you play, there will always be a luck factor. And depending on how that luck factor varies is also depending on the player. And it also will depend on how the game progresses. That PBS video will definitely explain it a lot, but I don't think it hurts the game. There's just people that are much more lucky, and at most, just like any type of measurement of percentage, where you get like any NBA players, they get a high shooting percentage, but at times there will be a time where they're going to start missing even during big games, and that's something that's just going to happen no matter what. You can't do anything about it. But in Card Fight Vanguard, I don't think it's a problem for the game. A lot of people may, of course, go against that, and there's a lot of people that even quit the game because of that. But like I said, it's one of those determinants that happens in the game. You can't control it. The reason why is because human interaction is a part of that luck factor. And and no matter what, it's just gonna happen. There's gonna be times where you're gonna like, okay, I attack my opponent's Vanguard and I just hit my grade 3. Well, you know, crit, 3 crit. My opponent was already at 3 damage prior. I win. And there's gonna be times where you're just not gonna do that. That just happens. Can't do nothing about it. Can't expect it to keep happening. Does it mean you should get discouraged? Well, no, because even though there's that luck factor is in, it depends on how you execute your moves during that time. So your opponent attacks, even if you don't think they're going to hit triggers, it depends on what your choice you make. And then after that, it's their luck factor in that execution. And if it's just not going to happen, it's just not going to happen. Like right now, for instance, my opponent has no monster he apparently could call, but he's at least playing what he can to keep himself alive and nullify. But sometimes you're just going to have that time where you're not going to be able to do nothing. I only have one monster on the field, but I'm still at least doing something with a monster and an equipment item. But my opponent is set up right now with a whole bunch of gauge, which he's going to be able to use for a big cost. So I don't know what he's going to do. This makes it interesting. What I want to do now, and I don't want to lose my place in the video. But oh, here we go. That works. But with this luck determination in the game, no matter what, you're gonna have that factor, and you shouldn't get discouraged so easily. But most people do it. Quit the games they play, whether it is Card Fight Vanguard, Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. It's mostly probably times where they're looking for a way to get out the game or excuse. If you want to just quit the game, don't look for excuse. Just choose to quit the game. Like, yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me more. That's all you have to do. But there's some people that don't do that, and some people that think it otherwise. I mean, like even in video games themselves, like there's those people who will get lucky one time, drop the atomic nuke in Call of Duty, and then what do you know? They don't get that the next game they have coming. Ooh, that's gonna be 2 damage here. But it's not something that should be a discouragement. It shouldn't be something that should be a problem at all for anybody in any game. If you feel that is a problem, question is, you got to sit down and think about what do you want to do. Is it something that you feel like you must do, or something that you feel like you don't need to do? But hey, it's all up to each individual how they feel about it. So everybody has their own flow, so on and so forth. Um, I'm just kind of trying to do this multitasking, so forgive me for not being very on the ball on the subject. Because actually, this is just good proof of luck execution of how the game's going right now. Choose a Neo Dragon, gains 300 attack and gets 300 power and defense. So it doesn't get counterattack though. Oh, it does. All right, but it's not something that you should feel bad about. If you want to get out of the game, just do it. Is best thing I can say. And I'm just gonna continue this match in the video. Hopefully, you guys are being entertained by this too. My opponent is really counter destroy a monster with 400 power or less. I can't destroy that card. But I can do this. Uh, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So um, 1, 2. Hmm. Definitely lost my place there. Continuing this game though, but hopefully everybody just figures what they really want to do in the games. That's all it is. That's all about. Have fun playing the games more. All right. What I want to do? This guy, this monster, he has to have a counter card. Um, don't need to really charge my gauge right now. I have a full gauge. Oh, he quit. Well, I didn't know what I was gonna do there, but he was very impatient. Oh, Ultimate Neo Dragon Drum was gonna be next turn. I would have kept my life points above, but next turn Neo Dragon Drum would have showed up. Then I could have swung in there. He couldn't nullify that attack. He must have knew he was going to lose that. But like you said, luck execution. This is a very good example of luck execution. Apparently, he didn't have much to defend himself or counteract against me. I was able to keep pressure on with what I could, and then I started building up more. But don't feel discouraged about your luck in the game. If you have the skill, you just up your skill, and that will help probably even change your luck. Make your own luck. That's what it's all about. Till then, Blaster's Mess signing out.